Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back at it with another one. Sunday Madness. Um, I would say 12. Yeah, this is Super Bowl weekend, so I'm going to talk to y'all about certain things and things like that with the with what's going on in the game today's game. But yeah, we got two teams. To me, it's going to be a about styles of coaching matchups, and like I said, this is one of the reasons that it's an interesting Super Bowl. I think one of the reasons that I would say it's the most exciting is because when you have so many teams going the way, I've been watching the playoffs for a minute. So, this is like one of the sports talks I want to talk about. So, you know, speaking of it, it's expensive as I don't know what. And let me see right quick because I'm sharing some shit right now and I'm just like off the ringer, and now I'm just getting down because I know it's early. I know it's early because I know y'all ain't gonna come through, but later because everybody, I just came out of the shower and things like that. Ooh, had to get the funk off me, but you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. So, like I said, and that's one of the things that you look forward to. Yeah, she said Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, check it out. Don't pass the shit, and that's it. And I'm just like, I was looking at what's going on, but yeah, not much of it. What's going on? And anti-socialite salute, 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 salute. And yeah, this is one of those traditions that people have all the time. I'm gonna watch it later around 6:30 Eastern. So I know it's 11:18 Eastern right now. So it is what it is, and it's one of those things that people celebrate as much for the holidays, and like there's Valentine's Day the next month, so you get what you get. But I think the whole purpose of this, some people are going to celebrate, but you got two teams that have never fought in regular season, but it's going to be exciting. But you got two inexperienced quarterbacks, but it's going to come down to coaching. Coaching is key. I think coaching is one of the main factors, is what makes the set the game apart. What I'm saying is coaching will always going to be a factor. And I think, you got two experienced players, I believe, that won the Super Bowl. I think it was Von Miller, and there's a guy named Sony Michelle used to play with Tom Brady and the Patriots, but Von Miller used to play for the Denver Broncos as a defensive, I think, linebacker or something like that, or defensive end. I forget what position. But all I know is both of those guys won Super Bowls. There's a couple of guys on that team won the Super Bowl. So LA's coming as the experienced team. Cincinnati is the inexperienced team, the underdog, is looking for an upset. This is going to be those wild upset Super Bowls. I don't know who's going to get it, but I'm not betting nobody. I'm just speculating and say who has the better odds. Most people are going to pick LA. I may pick Cincinnati because Cincy's a better team. I'm just going to watch the game and see, because in my mind I had to pick Cincy because I'm not going to pick just the Rams. I'm not a Rams person. Even if they lose, I'll take it, but I'm not betting nobody. I'm not. It's no need to bet. It's not even worth it, really, because that upset is going to come. Because what I see from the Bengals, they look for real. They all world. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna find this article, read how much the Super Bowl was in so many cases. I'm gonna go look in current events. Let's see what's talking about. They said detox with social media. Talking about Watt and Joe Burrow. Read that. That was on Yahoo. I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read this on Yahoo. I'm gonna read it. Okay, Super Bowl at 5.5 billion. Sophie Stadium is accumulation of the NFL's return to LA. Los Angeles for 21 seasons, the National Football League didn't have a team in Los Angeles, the second largest media market in United States. We're going to look back at the gap and wonder how it ever happened. The short story is that the league needed lead needed land and stadium, right? So, okay, hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Hold on for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna I'll read that again. Okay, let's look back at one that it ever happened. To the short story is that the league needed land and stadium. That was difficult to come by. We'll get to that struggle in a bit. And when the Super Bowl 56 kicks off, it will be a signature moment. In the NFL's new Los Angeles era, Sophie Stadium, the most expensive stadium in the world by a mile, will be a centerpiece. Was a stroke of luck when Los Angeles Rams won the NFC Championship. They'll be the second team ever to play a Super Bowl in its home stadium, taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Sunday was always going to be a massive moment for the NFL in Los Angeles. It's became even bigger to have the Super Bowl here for the first time in 29 years. Have the home team in it. You couldn't have it scripted better. Kathy Schoolsman, president and CEO of Los Angeles Sports Entertainment. Yeah, entertainment. And the president of the CEO of the Los Angeles Sports and Entertainment Commission and a member of the Super Bowl 56 host committee. It's a Hollywood story. On Sunday, it will seem like the NFL has never left Los Angeles. Yet there was a collateral damage. One of the biggest stories of the NFC Championship game was that the San Francisco 49ers has more fans at Sophie Stadium than the Rams. That's what happens when you miss a generation of Los Angeles football fans. Of course, the damage was done, said the Hall of Famer receiver Isaac Bruce, who was a rookie on the final Rams team in LA, now hosts a Rams podcast. The Rams winning is the regeneration of part of it. They put themselves in position to win. Everyone loves a winner, particularly in LA. NFL has a long history in Los Angeles. Anyone moderately interested in sports has heard about the Brooklyn Dodgers and the New York Giants moving to California in 1958. The Rams have already been in California in 12 years. There's a long history of the NFL in Los Angeles, starting with Rams moved to Los Angeles from Cleveland in 1946. Okay, I didn't know that. It was in Cleveland in 1946. Interesting. The Rams played in Los Angeles at Coliseum through 1979, and then they moved to nearby Anaheim. The Raiders moved from Oakland into the Coliseum in 1982. Okay, Anaheim. And they talking about the Rams from Cleveland 1946. So they was known as the Cleveland Rams. Interesting. Interesting history. I got to look that up. I didn't feel, he said, even better options. Okay. By the end of 1994, the Coliseum and the Anaheim Stadium were outdated, and then attendance was dwindling, and the teams looked for better options. I didn't feel the effect of home game until 1995 at Busch Stadium, and 66,000 people were going crazy for us. Bruce said, "We have our faithful, the melon heads, and a lot of people didn't want us to leave. But with everything going on in effect, what we saw in stands, we go to road games. It would be totally different. But the Raiders moved back to Oakland while the Rams moved to St. Louis. When the Rams moved, the Raiders still didn't have to decide to leave. But then the discussion in April 1995 was that LA wouldn't be long without two teams, much less any time. We hope to be able to put together a plan to have a second team in LA. Then the NFL commissioner, Paul Tagliabue. Yeah, Tagliabue said, according to Los Angeles Times, it could be an expansion or It could be recorrelation of an existing franchise. I can't imagine LA without a football team. But who would have thought the 2 years the Rams would be out of LA? Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said in 1995, it took more than 2 decades to return. Sophie Stadium will host the Super Bowl for the first time since 1993. The game has been in Los Angeles. Alan J. Schatzman, Los Angeles Times, Getty Images. Okay. Finding the stadium in Los Angeles. Eric Gerbman was the NFL executive vice president from May of 2004 to July of 2018 or 2018. A key part of his job was overseeing stadium construction and relocation, which meant he was a point man for the NFL's returns to Los Angeles. Though having LA open gave teams leverage to pressure cities into giving tax money to build new stadiums. Gerbman said the NFL wanted to get back into Los Angeles, but the biggest obstacle was the lack of viable stadium. Gerbman said someone in the NFL feared of a team coming to LA before a new stadium was built because that team could have a 10 to 20 year project. Gerbman recalled a meeting early during his time with the NFL looking into the possible stadium location in Carson, which is about 20 miles in the south of Los Angeles. Gerbman was the new to the LA project and remembers the cynicism from the others in going to the meeting. Sure enough, Gerbman recalled the real estate developer that had the land wanted an obscene amount of money and an inside track to owning a team. That wasn't going to happen. Gerbman said many of going to happen. Yeah, okay. Many subsequent the meetings will different people in the LA area include aggressive demands. That he said that wasn't going to happen. Okay. Overlap with the reading. Okay. It was the first time I experienced it firsthand, Gerbman said. I was perhaps naive thinking I would get this done. There was a few sites that got serious consideration. Carson, Hollywood Park, Dodger Stadium area, or Orange County, and the city of the industry were among them. But the Dodger Stadium plan, when Frank McCourt owned, the Dodgers looked promised for a while, but Gerbman remembered quietly touring in Hollywood Park to judge its viability, and he thought an NFL stadium could go there. But there are sites in which thought a deal could be made, but various reasons they fell through. There was also a bit of apathy from some owners about Los Angeles, considering the NFL was growing at a rapid pace without having a team in the market. There were people in the league and owners that said, has hurt our stadium, hurt our media rights. Has it hurt the values of teams? We're doing fine, Gerbman said. While working on Los Angeles, Gerbman wanted to secure stadiums in Oakland and San Diego and St. Louis. He didn't want those cities to lose their teams. Gerbman said he even pitched an idea for Los Angeles to host a game of the week, and it was rotated among teams like regular season, but in games in London. LA could also host the Super Bowl regularly, even without a permanent home team. That idea didn't get off the ground. But in 2014, the Rams owner Stan Kroenig bought a 60-acre of land in Los Angeles that would end up being the site of the SoFi Stadium. Finally, after a long and drawn-out battle, the NFL decided that the Rams and the Chargers would be in the Los Angeles sharing SoFi Stadium, and the Raiders would move to Las Vegas. The Rams moved from St. Louis, and there would be eventually be a $790 million settlement by the NFL to St. Louis City County and the Regional Convention and Sports Complex Authority. The NFL is Los Angeles about to host a Super Bowl, but Gerbman said his strongest emotion is from not getting at least one new stadium in Oakland and St. Louis or San Diego. I have mixed feelings. I think it's wonderful that the league is in LA and Las Vegas, and I think the projects will stand for the test of time. Gerbman said, I feel terrible for the fans in Oakland, St. Louis, and San Diego. No, you didn't. I know I feel better than I do today if we didn't have the 043 to go 1 or 2 done. It was my job to get to LA, open up and get stadiums in those 3 cities. I only got half the job done. No, you didn't. You just want to fuck up the fan base. First of all, you didn't give a shit about how they, wow, what's going on, Red? What's going on, Red? And see you in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? Oh shit. I didn't mean to. Okay, let me see. Let me set up. I didn't set up y'all. So I'm reading this article and shit. Uh didn't set up. I don't want to make it entertainment because nah. Yeah. I'm not here for that. It's one of my just get my analysis on. Yep. Yeah. Let me see you. Yeah. Yeah. Get you in here. Yeah, we're gonna keep it in here. Okay, yeah, you didn't care about them um moving the team when they said in this article. That motherfucker didn't care. They gonna bring those cities back. If LA does poorly, they gonna bring them back. It's always a possibility. They need expansion teams, like they said, Oakland, St. Louis, and San Diego. I think they should have expansion teams in those cities. But enough of that. I'm gonna go right here. Yeah, 16 minutes in. So I'm gonna talk about just football for a minute. So I'll be right back. So y'all gonna see me a little bit around. So catch my villains right here. Okay, the football palace in LA. Sophie Stadium has been a popular topic this week among almost as much as the Bengals or the Rams. It is a sprawling, impressive palace. The stadium costs 5.5 billion. No other stadium in any sports costs that 1.9 billion. In addition to the Super Bowl, Sophie will host the college football playoff and a WrestleMania next year, as well as the opening closing ceremonies of the 2028 Summer Olympics. See, that's what that's about. They want to host that shit. And then the FIFA Cup 2026. Okay. And the Olympics and vying to be one of the hosting sites for the 2026 FIFA Men's World Cup. Yep. Anyone take over there is blown away. Skolsman said, "You just walk into the door, people are wowed, and I think you can see the 5 billion being spent on it." Bruce said, "The ingredients are in place for the NFL market to grow again in LA. The Rams are a winning team with 2 Super Bowl trips over the past 4 seasons. The Chargers have some exciting players. Stars sell in LA. Each team has them. However, it will take time. There were many lost seasons. My first game running out of the tunnel against the Indianapolis Colts, I was excited about our football team, but running out of the tunnel, I thought to myself, like, what in the crap did I sign up for leaving Cincinnati?" Said the offensive tackle Andrew Whiteman, who has spent past 5 seasons with the Rams. "I was kind of blown away by how a few people there were. It was trusting that if we win, we create a great culture. We create a place people are prideful to come and watch and believe in. Fans will show up, and that has been the case. It will continue to grow. Everywhere I go, there's Rams stuff. Even if the Rams win on Sunday, it doesn't fix everything. There are plenty of football fans in Los Angeles, but anyone whose formative years with the sport from 1995 to 2015 might have picked the 49ers, Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers, or some other random team to root for. You can't make that gap even with the Super Bowl parade." Yeah, that is so true. "And there are lost time, but it can be made up," Skolman said. "Whatever damage is done can quickly be made up by having 2 exciting teams." Kevin Demoff and the Rams chief operating officer said this playoff run could be laying a foundation for the future of the NFL Los Angeles, at the least with the Rams fan base. He admitted that was the Rams probably won't flip, and the fans who grew without a home team attachments themselves another franchise. What is about is their kids who are 8, 9, 10 years growing up wearing Cooper Cup jerseys, wearing Aaron Donald jerseys, and becoming lifelong Ram fans. D-Mom said, that's what these 2 weeks are truly about. Yeah, it's basically the fan base to get used to this team. I mean, if I was them kids' age, greetings, Jar, greetings. I wouldn't give a shit about the team. The team is just, to me, the Rams are trash. I never liked the Rams. I mean, they was cool in St. Louis. I wish they went back to St. Louis, but the Rams in LA, I just don't like the team. They're garbage to me. I mean, the only reason the Rams is in the Super Bowl because you had two guys that already been to the Super Bowl, that defense and a little bit of the running game. Yeah, Cooper Cup's good, but he's just what it is, But it's a nice feel. Let's go on, May. Salute. I think this Super Bowl is very interesting. I think it's going to be one of the best I've seen. It may be an upset, it may be not, because LA, this is going to be a mixed matchup. Most people going to pick the Rams, of course, because you got two guys that's been in the Super Bowl before. Nobody's not going to give Cincy a chance. Cincy's are the underdog. Lobby said Cincy ain't got no chance. They're young. Shit. They got a chance now. They want that Cinderella story. I don't know who set this Super Bowl up. The way they beat the Chiefs, I'm not surprised. The Chiefs should have beat them, but it was a close game. I saw both of those games, and I actually saw the Rams versus the 49ers. 49ers had that game. What hurt the 49ers, they let it slip away. And I've understand that the 49ers had so much time on their hands. And it's just what it was. And I thought it was going to be a rematch of the 80s all over again. I thought it was going to be a rematch of the 80s all over again. But they didn't want to see that. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? But you have what you have in these sports. But you get down like that. I think most people will love to see the factuation of those teams in the Super Bowl. But you're going to see better progress. And better progress it comes in. It's just what it is. So, yeah, man, I think the Super Bowl is one of the greatest events of all time. I know LA's got like that $5 billion stadium. And I just read you in that article. And I felt like, LA is just going to be that place for y'all just to get familiarized, man, And it is what it is. So it's one of those unique Sundays that's going to come through and we're going to talk about it. So I think it's going to be one of those moments and we're going to talk about it. I'm not saying anything clearly because I usually start at 2:30, but I want to do this because I would probably watch the game around 6 or something or later and get prepared for it. So to watch it, because it's one of those games. Okay, what's going on? Toya, the ultimate tutorer, in the building. In the building. Like I said, but it's going to be exciting Super Bowls. But man, if Cincinnati wins it, man, that dude's a hero. That Joe Burrow guy. It's going to be interesting because I know people are going to pick the Rams, of course. I don't really care for Matthew Stafford. The lights is too big for him, and same with Burrow. So both inexperienced quarterbacks. It's all going to come down to coaching. The defense of the Rams try to maintain this shit. Rams may get a lead, but don't be surprised if it becomes upset in the Super Bowl. It's happened before. I've seen several Super Bowls like this. This is going to be an exciting Super Bowl. I don't care for neither team because my team's not in it. They got knocked out by the Bucks, the Buccaneers. So we already know. So I never expect Cincinnati to go to the Super Bowl. Quaz is kept. I thought the Titans were going to go. To be honest with you, my dad's team. I said, you know what? I didn't think Cincinnati was that good. And I said, damn, Joe Burrow's good. I didn't realize how. I know he's good in college. But damn, But that'd be hell if they win a Super Bowl and Cleveland didn't win shit. That'd be some fucked up ass shit. I think Cleveland in that division, y'all trash. Same with the Steelers. I don't give a fuck about Steelers. I don't care how many Super Bowls y'all win. Y'all had some good teams. But you Steelers, y'all get on my nerves. I cannot stand the Steelers. At least I kind of like the Ravens in that division. That's it. I can tolerate Baltimore. But Cincinnati is another one. That's another team I can tolerate. I'm not a big Bengals or Ravens fans, but that's embarrassing. Them two teams dominating that division. Woo! Because it's usually three teams. It's Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's falling off. They go into a drought. Pittsburgh ain't the same, man. They're gonna go into struggle mode each year. But it is what it is. Because I think most people are gonna love to see Cincy and Baltimore for a while. It is what it is. So you get what you get. So it's just like I'm saying to y'all now, you got to understand that most of the Super Bowl is going to be compacted. So when you have things like that, you know what time it is. So you're going to have things that's going to come in your way. So I'm not really surprised at the point that we are in. So, you know what I'm saying? Because usually you don't see things like this all the time. So I'm not really emotional about the shit. So that is what it is. So expect good things coming, and it's just what it was. So yeah, man. Like I think one thing about the Super Bowl is it's gonna be very, very exciting. Because I know people are gonna just say, "Hey, I'm gonna cheer for the Rams." Some people say the Cincinnati, but I ain't seen no tweets yet or no interactions. But me, I mean, I'm excited. It's gonna be a big day, and then people are gonna enjoy their thing because I know everybody's gonna be busy at the time and chilling and watching the game and enjoying family and party. There's a lot of Super Bowl parties coming. So yeah, man, it is what it is. So so when you have it, man. It's one of those topics you just want to come at it and just be at it. It's going NT. Okay, who's in it? Greetings, 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 greetings. My esteemed sister. Yeah, ACS, salute, yes. Carly Jane, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's one of those things. But you know, that's just one of the things I'm just saying, like in so many words, like we gotta have that discussion, man. Like, you know, the Super Bowl is nice. I know it's expensive and everything, but as you can tell, it's been hectic. I mean, people will try to bet on it. You know, I don't really care for betting on it. I'm just going to watch the game and enjoy it. It's a fun thing, and I think we should talk about it, man. Like, you know, have a discussion about it. But you know, I'll find some more articles on it. You know, who's making projections and things like that. So, you know, I'm just gonna look at Super Bowls right here. I know people don't give a fuck about it. But I don't care about the Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care about no goddamn Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Cause I got the sky picture today. Y'all not gonna do the dot the dots. Dun da 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 da. They 15-5. Cincinnati's 13-7. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So Super Bowl 56 in LA. Interesting game. AFC North usually comes out on top from the Super Bowls. Now AFC West, this is gonna be interesting. Rams is a good team. Don't get me wrong. If they lose this Super Bowl, you know the Rams suck. It goes back to the history of the Rams. Man, since he when they first, this is a fun Super Bowl, man. I just got to see it, man. I just got to see the shit. It's really exciting, but it's just like, damn. Like I never really thought of this. Most people probably thought this in their heads. We'll see the predictions, man. Let's look at CBS Sports because I know people are gonna be talking. It's gonna be on NBC, by the way. Just don't get your hopes up. NFL picks up 2002 Super Bowl best bets predictions by legendary expert. This is a three-way football parlay, pays 6-1. Has the site Cincinnati versus in 2022. Okay. AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals can capture their first Super Bowl in franchise history when they square off against the NFC champion Los Angeles Rams in 2022 Super Bowl on Sunday. Bengals, which became the franchise in 1968. So that team would be it will be, since I'm 33 going on 34, they're 54 years old. That team is 54 years old. I'll be 34 this year. So that's half of my age. So we're born on 8. So I'm born 88. So that team is 54 years old. That's old. Damn. Yeah, they've been around a long time. That's a classic team. Have reached the Super Bowl just twice before losing to the San Francisco 49ers from 81 to 88 season. Yeah, the last time they was in the Super Bowl, I was born around that time, 88. So that was like from, I'm going to subtract that. I'm going to subtract that because I was born around that time too. And 20 years ago, that span when they was an expansion team, in 20 years, they first time, they were 20 years old at the time in 68. Subtract 1981. They was 13 years old in 81. That was their first time. They've been around 13 years and their first time in the Super Bowl since 81. Okay. So 20 years they've been in the league at that time in 1988. That was 20 years. So it's been like, yeah. So they're 54 years old. They ain't been in the Super Bowl in 34 years. That's so fucking amazing. 34 years. 34 years of not being in the Super Bowl. 34 years ago. In 88. That's 34 years ago, by the way. And this team is what, 54 years old? 34 years ago since they ain't been in the Super Bowl? Amazing. Yeah, Jerry Rice and Joe Montana, yeah, they beat them twice. Yeah, they beat the Bengals twice, won them 2 Super Bowls. And the other Super Bowl they played, yeah. Yeah, San Francisco, I think they got 5 Super Bowls, I believe. Yeah, 5 Super Bowls. The Rams are making the franchise 5th appearance in the NFL's Ultimate Game. Yeah. Their only victory came in after the 1999 season when the team was located in St. Louis. See, there you go. If Rams win one, that'll be the first time in LA they won. So the kickoff of Super Bowl 56 is 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Los Angeles is a 4-point favorite in the latest Rams versus Bengals odds from Caesars Sportsbook, while the over-under is 48.5. Before making any Bengals versus Rams picks or 2022 Super Bowl predictions, make sure you check the NFL best bets and analysts from legendary handicapper Hammerin' Hank Goldberg. Goldberg enters the Super Bowl on a solid run since November 17, 2019. He is a 71, 62.5. His NFL bets best bets, including the perfect 3-0 during the Super Wild Card week. Plus, he is a 17-8 on his last 25 NFL picks. This is the same handicapper was enjoyed 15 winning seasons in his 17-year ESPN run in 2017. Hammer competed against 10 top 10 handicappers in the Las Vegas Review journals of NFL Challenge and beat them all, finishing 50-29, 6 and against the the spread picks, or anyone who has followed him is way up. Now, Hammer has locked in 3 confident best bets for the Super Bowl 2022 or 2022. If you successfully parlay his picks, you're looking at a payout almost 6-1. You can only see Goldberg's picks at Sportsline. Yeah. So they betting the top picks, and I want to see who's in the chat. I'm just gonna glance at the chat. Yeah, man. But it's one of those things, man. But and that's what you see, but in so many words. But I just got this article out here, just talking to y'all and just enjoying it and things like that nature. So, and that's just how it is, and that's just you see in so many words. So I'm just like, you see this all the time, man. But the spreadsheets and things like that, people talking and things like that. So that's how you gotta have. So yeah, and that's just how it is. So yeah, but but that's just boiled down to it. So all right. Okay, the top Super Bowl 56 experts picks after scoring his sources throughout the league. Hammer loves the game to go to over the point. One of the reasons is because Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow, while much of his pregame attention has been paid to the Rams' defensive line and perceive an advantage over Cincinnati's offensive line, not so much as have been the Burrow's ability under pressure. He leads the NFL's completion percentage 59% and passer and rating 89.6 when facing pressure. Unless you are expecting to gain in the teams, there are very few score combinations that they stay under. Goldberg told the sports line, "We win 23 to 20 or 24 in regulation. We also within 26 to 23 or 28 to 21." I think it's a pretty simple take. The takeover. That's what he's saying. So to make the Super Bowl 56 expert picks. So Hammer jumped and also the side of the Super Bowl 56 and spread and lock in the player prop. And then Hammer says that this player soars over his yardage total. You can only see who is and which is the Super Bowl spread. And Goldberg says to back at the sports line. Yeah. So they talking about every picks, prediction props. Yeah. So basically you just looking at this stuff. So it's on CBSSports.com. So I'm just gonna give y'all the layout. Y'all can look at it, and I'm just gonna put this in the chat for y'all. And that's just how it is. So in so many words, I'm just gonna look at it and just, you know what I'm saying? And Yeah. Y'all can check that out. I know it's not much, but y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back and I'll stop the screen share and I'm gonna talk to y'all for a minute. All right. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back at it again. Let's see. Yeah, I'm back at it again. So, all right, all right. Damn, I'm talking to y'all clear. Okay, let me see. Let me check my mic levels. Let me check my mic levels. I might have to switch. This thing be going out. Turn this up a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It's a pass filter, but yeah, yeah. It's one of those things, but yeah. I'm gonna stop the screen share. But yeah, that's just one of the picks that they gone with. So I'm gonna put this in motion. Thanks, my internet acting up. Um, I'm gonna go out this way. I'm gonna stop screen share. Yeah, something going on. Yeah. But that's just one of the things that that's my little screen share. It acts up, froze up a little bit. Shit. All right. All right. Yeah. I can get my mic levels up. Yeah, appreciate it. Like I said, let's see. Let's see here. Let's try this shit again. Let's try this shit again because I'm gonna look up some more. Yeah, because I know it's today. I'm gonna look up some more articles. But it's just like I know people are gonna go and not chill right now. But yeah, but the Super Bowl levels is just crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go like this for now. Yeah, I need some like a box to talk. Let me find something. Yeah, just get close to the. Yeah, I tried the arm. That shit got stuck. That shit got stuck. I'm not risking that. But like I said, man, like the Super Bowl, I think that's just one thing people gonna get into, and my hair started itching. Just came out of the shower. It's gonna be a hassle for a minute. Let me knock some hours in. Yeah, Super Bowl 56, Super Bowl 54, 52, 55. Yeah. Oh my God, man. It's something. I'm not gonna play no videos because they'll strike your shit. You can't play copyright. You gotta say fair use. Fair use, nigga. Fair use. Fair use. This is YouTube. This is YouTube. That's what they try to tell you. Because I know they're not playing. I know they're not playing. So, like I said, yeah, they showed you Super Bowl predictions. 5 important factors that led Cincinnati into the Super Bowl. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. So we're gonna talk about this real quick. We're gonna talk about that real quick. And we'll play the clip. And yeah, let's see what my levels are. That's what they talk about. Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh shit. I done lost a lot in the studio. Okay. Yeah, come on now. Yeah, sometimes I don't like the studio. They just do it on purpose. Oh shit. Yeah, something wrong with the fucking studio. I hate studio. YouTube's trash when it comes to that. In case the study, actually two distinctive case studies in how to build the championship teams. For decades, the conventional wisdom has been that drafting carefully, spending wisely, and free agency was the only consistently successful path to the Super Bowl. Cincinnati Bengals are the latest evidence that well-trodden path is well-trodden for a reason. It wins. In the case of Cincinnati, with the spectacular, stunning 2-year turnaround build on the familiar twin pillars of the roster's construction. Los Angeles Rams ethos might be sum it up in a picture of the general manager, Les Snead, that became something of a sensation. Snead was holding a coffee mug with a picture of his own face and the words, fuck them picks. Damn. He said, fuck them picks. He said, F them picks, but, we know he said, fuck them picks. It's not that the Rams don't view grass picks as precious. Is it that they view them as precious currency, often best spent on veteran players who have already proven themselves elsewhere? All that talent less of the risk of the draft. In the process, the Rams had exploded the myth that the super team can't be a Super Bowl contender with a collection of stars, handful of homegrown, as vast in the city it plays for. There are common denominators, of course. We'll get into those, but Sunday's game is a showcase of two very different approaches that reach the same result. The game won't be a referendum on which worked. They both did. Yeah, both sides worked. Yeah, we saw how the Rams package up deals and things and trades and things like that. That's just what it is. So we're gonna look at the Rams side. We're gonna talk about it, and we just expound on shit. And it's what it is. So you're gonna have those many times. So it's just how we get down. So yeah, anything. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Lean forward. I need a base. Need a mic base or a table. Yeah, finally. Shit. Yeah, I need a base or something. Because, I'm tired of holding it like this on my hand. So I talk to y'all. Yeah, this thing keeps moving. The handling noise. That's the only drawback with this. I don't like the handling. Yeah. I would love to try this on an XLR. Eventually will. What is the definition of the orthodox, Snead, and misused last week? Our philosophy has been in the pure math of one of 32 teams is very probably should be thinking a little different than the other 31 about the bets we make. It doesn't make we get together right all the time, right? But the game theory of being one of 32 team means you should think unorthodox. You're trying to find an edge. The Rams are not building as the Bengals have been. They've already went through their build, and they had a breakthrough when Sean McVay arrived. Now they are about sustaining. That means they don't have picks at the top of the first round as the Bengals did. But the calculus to the Rams calls for aggressively while wielding draft picks to add talent, perhaps combining in two of those first round picks snagged for the top 5 talent, and they would otherwise have no choice of getting, with the bonus that the player has already lived up to his billing. But we only live once, so don't live your life scared. Snead said in 2019. That was right before he sent 2 first-round draft picks to the Jaguars to acquire Jalen Ramsey, which is true, and he's on this team now. With their cornerstone in place, the Rams are now using their draft picks to accumulate them. They traded draft picks for Von Miller, yeah, which is true, and to enhance the Aaron Donald led from front 7. But they signed Odell Beckham Jr., which is true. So good. This is his first title. Matthew Stafford's first title after he was released to give Matthew another weapon, ease some defense attention. That was on Cooper Kupp. Yeah, see, Cooper Kupp's homegrown. Everybody else. Von Miller already won the Super Bowl. Just keep that in mind. He won a Super Bowl, and there's another guy, Sony Michel, as well, with Tom Brady. It's how you acquire Robins and the partner with Batman, Snead said. It's not necessary. Fuck the picks. It's just using them creative ways. See, that's the attitude that most guys have. But, you know, when you have that attitude, you don't win Super Bowls like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. Tom Brady destroyed your ass. Yeah, you can say all that you want, but your team ain't going to always win Super Bowls that way. You're going to have to readjust. Bengals did it the right way, the traditional way. It's not easy because the Bengals are the better team. They're going to be the underdogs in the future. They're not going anywhere. Rams better be careful. It's hard to win in LA as a football team. That's why the Lakers are better than the Rams. I'm sorry. Dodgers, it's going to be Lakers and Dodgers. Rams always on the bottom. It's not a football town. It's actually a sports city, but it's actually a basketball town more than anything. That's just LA. Not everybody cares about the football like that. Y'all ain't really built like that. You got to come to the South. It's always going to be Southern teams ruling this shit. It's usually the way it is. It's hard to win out West. I'm just saying. Yeah, they do football, but they're not the best at it. I'm telling you. Come down South, you'll learn something. Learn how to hit. Because out West, y'all ain't got it like that. I'm sorry. I'm just speaking facts. Y'all ain't got it like that. It's only a handful. Yeah. So as a result, in 2022's draft, the Rams do not currently have picks in the first or second rounds. They're currently projected to be reasonably manageable, $13.7 million over the salary cap in 2022 per over the cap. Yeah, that's it. Here's Cincinnati's Bengals. The biggest piece of evidence pertaining to the Bengals' approach came into a decision they did not make. They did not fire Coach Zach Taylor, which is true. They didn't. After the team went 6-25 in the first two seasons, patience has been either a Bengals virtue or a curse, depending on your perspective. Marvin Lewis was the head coach for 16 seasons. I remember Marvin Lewis. He was their coach for years and years, and they never went to a playoff game. So the coach change made the difference. Despite not winning a game in any of the team's 7 playoff appearances during his tenure, the Bengals recognized the relationship Taylor and Joe Burrow had formed in Burrow's rookie season, but moreover, the team, particularly owner Mike Brown. See, the owner made the difference. It was Mike Brown was the difference. Taylor and Joe Burrow, yeah, good chemistry, because I do remember, was all in on the build, which means they were willing to preserve through the ebbs and flows. Yeah, ebbs and flows. We just owe so much that man for being patient with us. Taylor said after the Bengals beat the Raiders on Super Bowl wildcard weekend by securing the team's first playoff win in 31 years. That's a long time, 31 years. Personally, if I coach in any other organization in football, I probably wouldn't be here right now in the third year. That's the truth. Yeah, that's facts. He's telling the truth. He's right. That approach demands hitting on draft picks and spending wisely in free agency, both things directed of player personnel, Duke Tobin and excelled at. The payoff now that the Bengals have their breakthrough is they are set up to take advantage at this window to sustain their success. They have no notability draft picks trades affecting their picks for the foreseeable future, and they will have a projected $58 million in the cap space in 2022, but the third most in the NFL. That's the Bengals side of it. The biggest piece. We're going to read this. When the Rams traded Jared Goff, 2 first-round draft picks in 2022 to 2023, to the Lions to acquire Matthew Stafford last year, is to catalyze the all-in effort. The Rams decided to move on from Goff. Yeah, he was a hassle. From they had gone to the Super Bowl, they thought Stafford dropped into the Rams ecosystem, gave them a better chance. Once they got into the divisional round of the playoffs to go toe-to-toe with the people's Snead calls the Yellow Jackets, the Aaron Rodgers, and the Brady's, Tom Brady's of the world. That's exactly what happened. The Rams lost to the Packers in the regular season, but the Stafford outplayed Brady and the Rams defeated the Bucks in a divisional round. Yeah, see, that was the regular season mindset. It wasn't a playoff game. And the only reason they won, they had Von Miller and they had Sonny Michel. They understand Brady's movements. That's why. That's the execution of the game. I saw that game. That was a close game. The Bucks could have beat them. They barely won that game. So don't get me started how they word that. Divisional round and what turned out to be the Brady's final game, but that put the Rams into the NFC Championship game. Yeah, and of course they won. They had no business winning that. The 49ers dropped the ball on that. That was a close one. So the Rams, not surprised. They barely beat both teams to get there. Bengals, you can say the same thing with them, but the difference is, no, they played hard. That was a close game. A lot of them wasn't barely beat. They beat the brakes off of several teams. They beat Tennessee. Tennessee gave that game. It was close. This may be close, and we're going to see how the Bengals going to play. I'm excited. This is a fun series and shit. So the Rams don't currently have first round until 2024, but Snead looks at it differently. Of course he did. The draft capital surrendered for Stafford was enormous, of course. Yeah, you don't see that. Yeah, of course. We're giving up the late first rounds at the end of the day, he said. The quarterback position, how important that is. Once you are able to acquire one of those guys, eventually, statistically, the person was on a par sparring with Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady. Maybe our situation would actually bring to life what he had been doing already. That was maybe behind the scenes based on him being in Detroit. Well, to me, that's false. Detroit is a bad team. We already know that's the curse of Barry Sanders. The problem with Matthew Stafford, he's not good enough, man. He has to show me. If he wins the Super Bowl, yeah, he's up there with Brady and that guy. I don't think he's that guy. I'm sorry, because this is his first time, and if he can't handle it, you'll never see him in the Super Bowl again. Rams going to have to change their quarterback, and it's not the quarterback. It's the defense. It's a combination of coaching and everything else. The coaching makes the difference of the quarterback, not the quarterback itself. Tom Brady was coached by Belichick, and he gave him the keys and understood the game. That's what made him great. Outside of that, you'll never be Tom Brady. I'm sorry. He's not that dude. Joe Burrow is a different beast. He does everything. That's why I don't go hard on him, because I don't know much about him. I know about him in college, but he was that standard back then. See, I'm going by his college experience, not his professional experience, because he ain't been in the Super Bowl. This is about coaching. Who's the better coach? It is what it is. But like I said, Bengals have enjoyed considerably quarterback stability with Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton fucked them up right here. I agree with that. That's the biggest. I'm glad they got rid of his ass. That's why Bengals couldn't go nowhere. Carson Palmer was cold with the Bengals. No, I'm not gonna lie, but Andy Dalton, he's the worst. That's why the Bengals always been on the bottom. Yeah, Dalton's teams have gone to playoffs 5 straight seasons, but after missing the playoffs for 4 seasons and the bottom out with the 2-win season in 2019, the Bengals got that party-driven reward for their suffering. Joe Burrow has been extraordinary, even by the first overall pick standards. They won the lottery, said former Bengals quarterback Boomer Esiason. It's the quarterback you have to get to ignite a franchise, but a dead fan base. Yeah, it's been dead since Andy Dalton. That's why a lot of people didn't take hints on Cincinnati. When Burrow won that Heisman, yeah, he's a Heisman winner too. It's a Heisman Trophy winner and a collegiate national champion in LSU. Yeah, I remember that game. Upset my Clemson Tigers. But he still exceeded expectations in NFL, particularly in the crunch time. He has completed 72.5% of his passes for an average of 9.7 yards per attempt and a passer rating of 116.1 on the third and fourth downs, all the highest marks in the NFL this season, including the playoffs. His game especially took off in the second half of the regular season, when Burrow said last week he was able to use his legs to extend plays more than he could early in the season, when he has still recovering from a serious knee injury indeed his rookie year. Perhaps most importantly, he relished his role as the face of the Bengals. He has been even better than I thought, and he would be this early and this quickly. Eazon said, "I don't remember the last time Patrick Mahomes in his second year. The kid is unflappable. Unflappable." Yeah, they always say that. Origins of talent. So I'm gonna read this, and my bass roll off and things like that. And like I said, what's going on, Sock Passe? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. But that's like the thing is like that. Oh, it's an hour in. Yeah, this is gonna be one of those streams, but y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah. So let me read this again, so I know I'm back here. Okay, the contrary to perception, the Rams have drafted nearly as many of the players who started on championship Sunday, 10 of 22 starters, as the Bengals have 12 of 22 starters. The big difference is that only one of their first round picks, Donald, was a starter. Five of the Rams starters were first round picks by other teams: Stafford, Beckham, Miller, Ramsey, and linebacker Leonard Floyd. Still, since Deshaun McVay's arrival in 2017, the Rams have made 45 picks, which is a tie for fifth most league in that span. Ironically, Snead recognized what the Bengals have done because a decade ago, the Rams tried to do it themselves. When the first go to St. Louis in 2012, we were similar to the Bengals, he said. They had been through five of the worst years in NFL history. We did a lot of trading to accumulate first round picks. We said Sam Bradford respected what we did, and during our build phase, we were actually trying to do that. We didn't quite get there with some of the adversity of the quarterback, Sam not being able to stay healthy, not being able to do it to the Bengals' way, skill around the quarterback, and fill the defense with agency. That's what they did. So they took the easy way out. This shit is not working. It works in modern times, but it ain't gonna work in the older They still will lose regardless. Bengals drafted 12 of their 22 players who started the AFC Championship game, including 8 of the 11 offensive starters. The includes the first round picks of tackle Jonah Williams, wide receiver Jamaris Chase, and Burrow. All 6 of the team's skill position starters were drafted by the Bengals, including the second rounders Joe Mixon and T. Higgins, which is true. 4 of 11 defensive starters were Bengals draft picks, including Sam Hubbard, who was drafted in the 3rd round in 2018 and has 3 sacks in the postseason, and relying on an outdated reputation for not spending money. The Bengals were active in free agency, particularly when it came to the defensive players, giving contracts worth a total of more than $100 million to total defensive starters. But the most important under the radar player acquisition, the Bengals were the only team to draft a kicker in 2021. All Evan McPherson has done in to make walk off field goals in the divisional round in the AFC Championship game. So yeah, man. So they're showing you right now what the underrated factors are. So in the Super Bowl, how you get those picks and things like that, and basically you're saying in so many words. So you look at the Super Bowl as the big thing and the big deal. That's the whole point. So, like I said, this is one of those exciting moments, and people are going to listen to, and and that's how you have, what I'm saying. But mostly, you see these people talking about the Super Bowl as much, and not as much as y'all think. So, yeah. So when you have that base roll off, it's just what it is. So again, and I think that's just one of the reasons that you have it. You know what I mean? And I just I'm just looking at it like from that perspective. So again, you know, and that's the underrated factors. I know people coming in the Super Bowl and think and just do it all the time. So that's just one of the things I can say, because some people are going to talk and do their thing, and I'm just telling y'all, this is one of the exciting times I've seen in football history. Because some people they're just gonna look at it different with an integral perspective and things like that. So, you know, y'all give me hold on for a minute. Yeah. And I think this is one of the reasons that I see people going to pick certain teams. So let me see this. And that's just one of the reasons I've seen people will try to do this many times. But like I said, you're going to have things that's going to talk about the Super Bowl in many times. So I feel like what you have is you do this all the time. So in so many words, I will say underrated factors. We're going to read this right here. In the Blizzard flashy personnel transactions made by the Rams this season, there was an easy one miss in the last week of August. They trade 4th and 6th round draft picks to the Patriots for running back Sony Michel. Yes, he won a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, and Cam Akers had torn his Achilles tendon days before training camp opening, and Darrell Henderson entered the season as the starting running back. But the Rams thought Henderson was better when sharing the load. Entering Michelle, he emerged as the workhorse in December, which became even more important when Henderson suffered an MCI. I mean the MCL injury. Since the week 13, Michelle has 153 rushes, most in the NFL in the span, for 618 yards, but the second most. But we wouldn't be here without Sony. And what did he did in December and January? Snead said, "We realized we gave up a round pick, four-round pick, and but we should just get a 4-round pick, a compensatory pick back because we lost John Johnson in the free agency last year." Yeah, Sony Michel was an underrated factor. And the reason he's a good pickup for them, he already won the Super Bowl. Him and Von Miller, that's underrated factors, they should say. That's the Rams' advantage. They have the experienced team. That's what's going to help them win. That's why people are looking at that as a team factor against the Bengals. Now, the Bengals can upset them. Don't underestimate the Bengals. They upset teams that has more experience. That's what beats the game sometimes. It's different now. Nobody cares about that experience shit. You got to be about your shit or you're not really doing anything. So miss me with the experience conversation. You gotta produce something. So it seems ridiculous to talk about the entire unit until the underrated factor, but the offseason overhaul of the defense is a quiet partner to Burrow's emergence. The makeover was so complete during the training camp. Bengals director player personnel Duke Tobin was mostly worried about all the new pieces learning to play together. We think it would cost together and they will play as a unit this year. He said the more they get comfortable and are familiar with each other. But we feel good about the talent over there. We got some depth. He said to the reason to feel good when the edge rusher Carl Lawson signed with the Jets in March, it was viewed as a blow for the Bengals. But with his injury-prone history in mind, they let him walk. In free agency, they proceed to sign 4 players who started on defense in the conference title game. Defensive Trey Hendrickson, who had a 14 sack and come in corners. I mean, Chigdab Awazi or something like that. Awuzi or something like that. His name. It's a funny name. Probably African. Okay. Mike Hilton and Eli Apple. They also signed started defensive tackle Larry Agunobi, who suffered a season-ending foot injury in the wild card round. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, he was injured. And the August, they trade the former first-round pick Billy Price to the Giants for defensive tackle B.J. Hill, who tied his career high with 5.5 sacks in the regular season. They claimed that Trey Flowers and Vernon Hargraves III off waivers, but the defense began to emerge in earnest in week 7. When the Bengals manhandled the Ravens, sacked Lamar Jackson 5 times in a 47-17 victory. Yeah, I remember Dre was talking about that victory. And the defense that had just 17 sacks in 2020, but the fewest in the league had 42 in the season. But the most important shutdown was Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs' second and a half of the AFC Championship game. Yeah, that's what you saw. Yeah. So we're getting culture. This is a NFL.com. I want to give that to y'all. So, man, so much to read. So we're going to get into the culture real quick because I know this is a small segment, but, you know, the room is light because it's early in the morning because I know everybody's getting the shower and things like that. So, yeah, what's going on, Degenerate? Salute. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, it's an hour in because I know people early because I usually come around 2:30 because y'all ain't used to me coming this early. So, as you can tell, you know, I got the sky picture and everything, you know, doing my thing because this is like my day picture of the avatar. You know what it is. Sunday Madness, you got to come to the daylight. It's daylight over here. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's nightfall, I switch to my avatar that y'all know me as. All hail, Great Skull. in the building. So, like I said, you just got to look at it for so many words. And that's how you got to look at it. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, there's no small thing where there's so many stars in one locker room. The presence of McVay is a huge draw. Players know he wants them there. But the superstars have also embraced the other superstars. Cup was happy when Beckham arrived. Miller and Donald spent the moments after the NFC Championship game dancing around each other, and everybody is all in. Superstars because they have a lot of individual accolades. I think what happens to those players say, "I'm still empty. I love a chance to compete for for that championship." Snead said, "Superstars have to be like super friends now. You have to come together to do something greater than each other one can do." That was the Patriots. That's what the Patriots did. The players that were superstars wanted to go there and not catch another ball, but to have a chance to hoist the world championship trophy. When the superstars are looking for their next team, they're not necessarily looking to pad their stats. They get to point where they love to compete with something bigger. To me, that's a crock of bullshit. Most superstars do care about stats. I disagree with this point right here. Most people start to say, "Well, they don't care about these stats. They don't care about the team." That's bullshit. Nowadays, no, they stat pat. Look at LeBron James. They stat pat. All football players does. The only reason is it's a team sport. Yes, end of the day, you win a championship. Both teams, it's a team sport. But sometimes the team sport becomes superstar driven. It's not about the team. It's about the stars. So I don't like teams like that. That's why they don't win championships multiple times. It's a lot of weakness in both sports. It's pathetic. Bengals is all around team to me. They have what it takes. But this team up here to LA is all show. I'm sorry, it's just what it is. Sorry, but not sorry. I'm telling the truth. Let's cut the bullshit when they say shit like that. That's to throw you off, y'all. The new culture in Cincinnati can be summed up to two worlds. Joe Burrow, for years, the Bengals have one of the quietest franchises, but they went into the playoffs, but they had the stability, but they did not make much noise. Mike Brown is perhaps the most reserved owner in the game, and the Bengals have often been accused of not behaving enough like modern franchises. They have not said the name rights to their stadium. They do not have an indoor practice facility. Burrow has transformed the dynamic since his arrival in 2020, and he has infused the entire team with his confidence and then brought an edge to the franchise that until recently had not had a national profile since the Iki Shuffle. And he said he had a bit of demand everyone respect the Bengals, eschewing even the feel good storyline of the Bengals as Cinderellas. "No, I'm tired of the underdog narrative," Burrow said. Before the AFC Championship game, we were a really, really good team. We're here to make noise, and the teams are going to have to pay attention to us. Yeah, like he said, man, they got to pay attention to us. So I'm gonna stop right there. Most people say it's an upset. I'm gonna send y'all the link. Let's send y'all the link. I send y'all the link in the chat. Talking about football in here, so I know. Let me see. Get on with it. So yeah, man. And want y'all to see that. And just, just in case y'all know. But yeah, man, just like I said, they talk about culture, they talk about everything, and had two links y'all can look at. The CBS.com, y'all can look at, and this one right here, and that's what it shows you how they was built. That's my arguments. Okay. That's my arguments in so many words. So be prepared to understand that that's just the football and the nature of the teams. So what you have is you have teams that are reliant on certain things. So you know what I'm saying? Like you have that propensity to know that which team is going to be good. So yeah, man. So we here now. Oh shit. Ugh. I'm gonna throw this over. Yeah, throw that over. Yeah, so we here now. So we got teams that are mainly, the handling noise is just terrible on this thing. But once I get the XLR pumped in, you can't even hear it in your computers. You got to put it on the interface. That's what I'm thinking about. I tried to put this on the arm. That shit got tight. I said, oh no, that's a bad fit. I don't want to screw it on tight like that because, yeah, it fits it. But I said, no, I'm not going to do that again. No, I got to have some type of one of those female screws so I can put it on the mic or things like that. So, yeah, it's one of those microphones that, when it has those swivels, you got to be careful. Some swivels don't come off real easily. It's badly built. I don't like the swivel on this thing. So, yeah. I did some tests. Sound good. I moderate this. So, yeah, I got the stand to go with it. It's a good stand, though. So it's like, you got to deal with what you got. So in so many words, you can just talk to it and just be like that. And, I'm relaxed and everything. So you just got to look at what's what. But like I said, when I saw the percentage, most people picked the Bengals. I thought most people pick LA. But that's the pick off what you have, what you deal with. So you're dealing with what you're dealing with. So, in so many words. So I'm not really upset about it. That's just what it is, and you got what you got. And that's how you get down with it in so many words. So you have what you have. So again, this is one of the things that you look at in so many words. So, and you got that base roll off, man. I'm doing good. Oh man. I know people are going to look at it a certain way. Man, it's nothing on YouTube because everybody's doing the same thing I'm doing. So it's probably best not to even think about it. Yeah. Jawline acting crazy. I ain't talking about no fuckery. Talk about sports and they just don't come through. So yeah, people's worrying about the other shit, but appreciate the one person is here. But people's on that type of time. So I say he could have streamed at 2:30. No, not necessarily. Talking about the obvious topics. So people are just out here like that. But it is what it is. But like I said, you gotta understand something. When you're dealing with the two teams that I've mentioned, it is what it is on the roll off. So you can say you got teams in place, and it's just like you expect them to come out good. So I would love to see. It's going to be a little high scoring game or a little defense. I think both of them got good defense. So we're going to see some differences. We're going to see some huge differences. And that's just the thing. So you're going to see tremendous differences on the offensive end, but the defense is going to be on par. So that you get what you get. So I think a lot of people are expect some hard hitting game. Yeah, it's going to be hard hitting in LA. It's going to be fun. It's going to be warm out there. And yeah. And someone said, well, if they win, they help the people in poverty. They probably won't. Some of the athletes, they probably won't. Knowing how selfish the league is, I don't think they won't. It takes a lot of money. You do that. And that's just how I look at it. But I know people's busy over in certain platforms and things like that. So you talk about Super Bowl Sunday, you just go in and things like that. But yeah, it's my first time doing it around the morning. Well, it's afternoon, y'all. But yeah. But it ain't gonna be a long one. But you know what I'm saying. But it's one of those streams that you can just look at and just say, "Hey, we had the Super Bowl thing," because everybody's out and doing their thing. So the base roll off is here. So people's busy and doing their thing. So it is what it is. But I'm not gonna stop doing Sunday Madness because I got the most views doing fuckery. That number two. But as soon as you talk about this and that, yeah, your numbers be like that. We just talked about that. I said advisor, that's his people. They love circles. They love bullshit. That's what they do. Even the Super Bowl is considered bullshit. I'm like, this could be a bullshit stream. People just come through and just talk sports. But like I said, man, not everybody's able to do that. So I've done it before. Like I've done when streams had less people, and that's just what it is. And you have to respond to that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at it. So what you see is today is like, yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game, but yeah, man. And that's just how I'm gonna look at it in so many words. So uh, and like I said, the Super Bowl is like in what 6:30 in a couple hours. So yeah, 6:30 is the time. And that's just how it is. It's one of those things. But I'm still gonna be up. I'm gonna still be streaming. I might cut this at probably 2:30 or 3 o'clock or something like that. I ain't gonna stream that long. So, I'm gonna get y'all a chance to come in because I know y'all busy and y'all gonna be talking still. So I'm gonna get some hours in. So But y'all give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'll cover some things. What's going on lately? So yeah. Yeah, I'm back at it again. So I know people are still talking about the Super Bowl and things like that. Let me see what's going on here. Oh, it's my first time using this. And like I said, man, damn. That's it. Yeah, right. All right. I gotta speak into it. Top address. But like I said, man, like you get what you get, you know. I was looking at what's going on here. Yeah. Yeah, that's just how it is. It's gonna be on NBC, 6:30 Eastern time. So yeah. Halftime show, they said Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J, Kendrick Lamar, Sean Forbes, and Warren Snipe. It's gonna be a good halftime show. Okay, cool. I'm gonna watch it. I watch it on my phone and shit. So if y'all don't see me streaming around 4 something to 5 to 6, I'm watching the Super Bowl. I'm just watching the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because I might cut this at 3 o'clock. Because I'm just gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna do an after stream or whatever. You know, y'all just give me a chance. But you know, it's one of those streams like I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got time today because I'm gonna cut the conversation short and just come back and just do my thing. So, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just want to talk to y'all for a minute. So, you know, just about the same. But, you know, in so many words, I'm just like, you know, we here. And it's just what it is. I mean, you know, we have our things and like that. So, in so many words. And like I said, man, like it's just we here now. We here for the shit. I'm gonna use my handheld for after streams and shit. I'm gonna get this bad boy out. You know, set certain things out. Just set this out. Set him out. Cause I normally don't really promote my shit like that. Yeah, just the after. Kind of like the other one. Better. Cause it's good when you're on panels and things like that. I've used it on this stream. I used the other one on stream. And I kind of like it that much. But this right here that I'm using now is kind of like it's a little challenging, but I need a box. I could just set it. I can talk to y'all and talk into it directly. And I could definitely use this for 230 streams. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna start doing that for 230 streams. Because I think this will be good. I gotta see the playback of this, but I saw that playback with the advisor, man. That shit was fucking hilarious. That shit was fucking hilarious. The advisor had me dying, boy. That shit was throwing shots. I like using this one better because I think this is really something. What's my next Sunday stream? Yeah, it's at 2:30. Okay, yeah, that's the next one. That's not gonna be about the Super Bowl. I'm gonna talk about something totally different and expound on it. I'm not gonna stop doing Sunday streams. Certain individuals like to stream at certain times, but but today I had to do it. I had to do it today because this is Super Bowl edition. It's like a preview and things like that because people's gonna do it because it's Super Bowl Sunday. They say you're gonna do a Super Bowl stream. Yeah, it's like a party, but when you do a stream, you start talking and things like that. People ain't gonna be around. They can watch the playback and when I mention the stats and things like that, so people come through in so many words. So you know what I'm saying? I might open up in the 2 hour mark. I'm just not gonna have no bullshit for nobody. You know what I'm saying? But next Monday, not this Monday coming up, because I'll be chilling with Dre and them with that show with the receipts. Next Monday, Embrace of Being an Independent Thinker will be totally different. Sunday Madness, be on the lookout for that. I'll be on par. This week I'll talk about fascism. I had to go in and get the list and do the research and things like that, right? Thursday Thrills. It's gonna be normal like last time. That was a good stream. That one was fucking great. But the Thursday is gonna be normal. It's gonna be Thursday talk. I'm gonna be talking about various things. I'm gonna talk about something totally different because I'm interested in this week. But next week we're gonna talk about communitarianism. That shit's gonna be epic as hell. Y'all check that out. That's at 8:10. So yeah, that's all for next week. This week we're gonna go on Thursday and then all the way to Sunday and things like that. So my schedule is kind of loose. So I'm focused on the Wednesday and Thursday streams for this week. So we're in the Sunday stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do an after stream on this. Just be on the lookout. I will do if I do a double stream. You know what I'm saying? And talk about the results and things like that. So we're just gonna talk about it as much as you can. So be on the lookout for that. So mainly what you're gonna see in so many words, I felt like it's needed. It's needed in so many, and that's just how it is. So what you have right now is people focus on the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like a preview because I did it like in the afternoon and things like that and watching off the face off so we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like we can have that discussion. So in so many words, I felt like, I'll be putting this in posts and things like that. So but the mic so far sounds excellent to me. I enjoyed the shit out of it. I got the headphones, the monitoring, and things like that. Next thing you know, I need the XLR shit to go with it and not the background noise and things like that. And it's just like, it is what it is. And it's just what it is. I think they got the headsets for the brand. It's an over ear studio headphones. Yeah, it's some good ones. Got them for cheap. But I got my 9U. I got the Q2 use handbook. That's like a recording mic that I got. That's a good microphone. That's handheld. They both do XLR. They both have the same thing. The 9 uses the same thing. That's USB and XLR. I'm on the USB right now, but I'm eventually gonna get the XLR. The interface might do the pod track and things like that. I'm thinking about that too. That's a good one. You can go outside and do it, and that's just what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. And I'm just saying, wow, man, like this Super Bowl is gonna be wild, and I think people are gonna just be enamored with it and things like that. So I know people are looking for links and arguments and things like that. Like, not today, not today. This is Super Bowl Sunday because everybody's chilling, things like that. I'll be trying to say, oh, you got to be outside and then that. Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's just his, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, these dudes talk about that manosphere shit. They some fucking weirdos. You know what I'm saying? I know people talk shit, but shouts out to Ty City, with the interview, the Logic Sphere. Yeah, it's a lot of excommunicated niggas in Ramil's shit. I'm just gonna be real, but you got a lot of fuck niggas in the chat too. But shouts out to American Negro and New and everybody else. But yeah, you got a lot of fuck niggas in the chat too that I don't fuck with. But it is what it is. I'm the bad guy. I'm the villain. I have to take it on the chin and things like that. I just don't really acknowledge certain people, no more. So it is what it is. Like I said, I said it in my pre-record. Everybody wants to be villains now, and they want to get pissed. Fuck them. Okay, fuck them. Do some content, or shut the fuck up, or get. I'll tell them like this: do pre-records that have a lot of thousand views, then come back and talk to me, and then shut the fuck up. I'm tired of people coming here to this shit, and especially today, because I'm dealing with the Super Bowl right now with family and everything else, because this is good times. I just don't want to deal with stupid people right now. I did what I did with my content, and I'm moving forward, man. I'm not talking about that weirdo manosphere bullshit. I just discussed that on Thursday Thrills number 18, and it says red pill talking points. It's redundant. Have we outgrown them? Gender politics and propaganda prophecies, tropes, endless SBE content. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? And if y'all watch that stream, and I'm not playing it because we was on some wild shit. It was a good stream. Because you notice I don't fuck with a lot of people based off that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. I came a long way from different microphones and things like that and learning and enhancing my audio. So yeah, I got my trusty one on the stick. So I'm not talking to y'all like that. I would love to, but I'm not talking to y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all on some bullshit like that. So again, it is what it is. And we're just gonna have to look at it for that angle. Yeah, man. It's just I see what's going on. The last trusty mic that I got, but the one I'm currently using for my daily, weekly is the one I think it's my Python. That's just a beast. That thing can handle many times it wants. No problems. Rejection boost. And I'm just saying, like, that right there is excellent. And then I got my secondary mic that I like, the 9U. This is gonna be all right. I gotta listen to this in the playback and it's like, man, this shit right here is awesome. But the Q2U, oh, that's gonna be for my after streams. I'm gonna use it on my panels more. I'm gonna start using that. Handhelds. That's what I'm gonna start using on you niggas. Cause y'all don't deserve anything else. And I use the quadcast daily. If I want to get on panels early in the morning, I just go for the quadcast and just turn up the gain, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I use my older microphones and things like that. I use pre-record mics. And that's what I do. I just do my content and then move on. And cut and paste and post, and that's it. But this one right here, this is strictly for my Sunday streams. Because I stream Sundays with a different microphone, You know what I'm saying? I just gotta tweak this a little bit and then get an interface for it, and I'm set. Y'all can't tell me shit when I get the XLR port. Dudes ain't talking about nothing. So, like I said before, and I say it again, I know some people listen to earbuds and things like that. Me talking about the Super Bowl and things like that. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. Y'all paying attention to what I'm saying. So A lot of people don't like the white noise and things like that. Well, some people like white noise. Some people don't like a lot of music. Some people are different. I think Dre was saying that it's true. And yeah, they be twerking in the chat. That's black folks. I haven't worked on it yet. I'm working on the interface. That's the next step. So y'all basically just give me time, and it is what it is. So I ain't at a desk. I ain't at a foldings. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta just take it a step at a time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So we're not even there yet. So that's the whole purpose of doing a stream like this. So we're gonna be good on it. So you know what I'm saying? But I think the whole purpose of doing this stream, the Super Bowl is coming up. So you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's 106 right now. It's almost in the 2 hour stretch. So we're gonna be here for a while. So I know one person is listening. So uh y'all just give me time and give me a second. So gotta check something in the background and things like that. So I'll talk to y'all in a couple more minutes. Give me about 2 minutes and I'm going on mute. All right. Oh, I'm back. Yeah, Kylie's in here. Yeah, I'm back at it. I'm back at it again. Woo! Yes. Let's see what they talking about in the thing. Is the Super Bowl and things like that. Man, this mic is awesome, man. I want to use this more often. I just got to be patient with it. If I find me an interface with this thing, shit. I'm keeping these headphones. Yeah, I heard the warning labels. Yeah, my computer's not that strong. It's decent. Samsung anyway. They say all this shit all the time. Be careful, don't turn it up too loud and damage your ears. Yeah, right. My ears are small. I can handle shit. I still can hear. My problem is I have sinus problems anyway. My ears anyway. It itches and all that shit. I always drink water to clear my ears out. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing. So yeah, let's see. They still talking about it in the kickoff and things like that. So I mean, whoo, they still talking about that shit too. But it's expensive. Los Angeles halftime show news and things like that. Marca. I mean, look at here. They ain't talking about nothing. The thing costs like 5 billion. That shit right there is wild as a motherfucker. Ain't talking about nothing. Except got you with that bullshit. They got this got videos. I'm not trying to play that. Dun, 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 dun. They trying to get my ass out of here. Shit, Valentine's and shit like that. Oh, oh me. Oh me. Yeah. Because some people go trip off the Super Bowl and things like that. So yeah, Super Bowl Sunday is crazy. I got time because once I knock this out, yeah, it's 114 and all that. Y'all just worrying about the wrong shit, and they try to say it's available. Shit, you get them tickets, you crazy spending that shit. Especially if you're in LA, ain't nobody going out there. Them Super Bowl tickets is a joke. I wouldn't even go. Only 2 tickets left in price. See, if you live in LA, you already know. It's in California and Inglewood. There's only 2 tickets left. Everybody trying to get in the game and shit. That shit's crazy. I would never go to a game in Los Angeles. That city's broke. They got homeless problems and shit like that. Like, that shit's a shithole right now. They said, and then the advisor said, "What if they win and try to?" Nah, that's bullshit. If they win, that's put pressure on the Lakers. Lakers will look stupid. Yeah, 5 billion college. Yeah, I read that earlier in the stream. Yeah, that shit is crazy. I ain't paying for that's how much the stadium's worth. I'm not paying no tickets like that or cost like $100 something or $1 million like that shit. That's elitist shit. They broke. LA's in trouble. Ain't listen no sorry LA team like that. That's because y'all got good players and shit like that. Yeah, they have a chance, but it could be an upset. I'd be fucked up if Cincinnati whooped their ass in LA, man. That'd be some fucked up ass shit. Tom Brady did it, but this team probably won't do it. Now it's gonna be tradition. Now you gotta come with your A game. You can't. You gotta hold your own nuts if you take that loss, man. Prepare for getting their ass beaten, slashing. but that's California. Like California ain't perfect, but that's the whole purpose of having of that type of content. And you got to see, but I can't wait for the game and everything. But it's only the next hour I shut this shit down because I'm not gonna go over. It's already 2 hours because I'm gonna go 3 hours with this one by myself because this ain't nothing new. This is just like a Super Bowl's way of looking at it, and I just look at it like that. And because this is one of those strains. Like I'm glad I did it in the morning because I could have did this at 10 o'clock if I wanted to. I could have did this at 10 o'clock and just talked about it because I know it's the big deal and the big game and things like that. I could have talked to y'all about it. Oh yeah, I could have talked to y'all about it early this morning. But I was drained from that off-air conversation with the captain, and I had to get my brain loose. So yeah, we do our thing, man. We do our thing. So that's just basically what it comes down to. But people got their priorities, but I'll get something on the playback. So don't act like y'all worried. That's normal. Streams like these is nothing to me, man. It's nothing because I think people will come through by the way and things like that. So I'm not even surprised because people talk about different things on Sundays because and it's just what it is, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, they have a lot of homeless people. Yeah, they do. They do. A lot of problems too. And there's no way in hell I would live there long term. It's already it's done. That's like Armageddon out there, man. Shit. Y'all expect me to live out there? You crazy. Wait, taxes are? The fuck out of here. I thought about that years ago before I even had issues living here. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the whole point of, living in Los Angeles and things like that. So, it's one something right now. I just wait till people come through. Cause I got plenty of time in this range right here. Because normally people's being busy, they out there get their little snacks for the Super Bowl and that crazy. They eat alcohols and shit like that. Yeah, the big game is at 6:30. Everybody's waiting. They chilling, but they say, oh, they having Sunday dinner. Yeah, some people are, some people don't. They's waiting on the game. Fuck the church. What about the game? God damn it. What about the fucking ball game? That's just the whole point. I think to me is I'm going to I'm gonna look at the game in its sporadic view, and I'm gonna say, hey man, hey, but I'm gonna watch both teams what they're gonna do, man. But yeah, I wouldn't live there either. Hell yeah, I wouldn't live there either. Hell yeah, because LA's a joke, man. It was nice years ago. I've heard stories about it. I've seen the pictures before the bullshit, but too much politics for me. Like I'll visit. I don't say it like this. Quiet as kept. I'll visit, but I'll never live there. I would never live there. I'll visit, but I would never live there long term. Nah, or short term. It's not even worth it. I'll get a hotel and visit. See what the people's like and things like that, and just look at it. Just look at it from a integral perspective. How I look at people. In the West. I mean, people love the West Coast and things. I wouldn't live there. Not long term. Nah. How those people are treated. Shit. They got enough problems, living over here in the East Coast. But that's the thing you got to deal with, you know. And I think people are going to realize in the future that's what you're dealing with in the long run. So, like I said, it's just one of those things that, you look at the Super Bowl as one of the exciting times, but man, that'd be fucked up if they lose that against the Super Bowl against the damn Bengals, man. See, both teams got pressure on their sides. You got a team that haven't won one their very first time. That's in Ohio. And then you got another one that won a Super Bowl in St. Louis in the Midwest area. This is so fucking interesting. This is going to be an exciting Super Bowl. There's going to be an upset. And I don't like the Rams' chances because everybody's not picking them as the favorite. They could be underdogs too. Both of them can be. But technically, Cincinnati's an underdog because the Rams got the experience. I look for them to score first. But they fuck around and throw interceptions. All the Bengals taking over. It's over. It reminds me of one of those games you see in the 90s. And it's not fair. And life's not fair, because most games you can just look at and tell it's a repeat of something. It's always a fucking repeat. That's just what it is, bruh. It's always a fucking repeat. It's always a fucking repeat. And that's just what it is, bruh. And yeah, man, it is what it is. So you look at the things that you look at, but speaking of which, I mean, yes, Dre said you got the screenshots and everything. Yeah, it's all good. I try to tell Dre it's fantastic, bro. Bro, it's awesome. As we're saying right now, we're gods among men. We're gods among men. Cause Monday night where he's at or Monday, it's gonna be awesome. Got all the receipts. Dun 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 dun. You know, I'm gonna cook this dude again. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna get this out the way, and I'm just gonna, get this loaded, and that's just how it's gonna be. And yeah, y'all give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. Woo! Everybody cares about that Super Bowl, man. Tell you, you care about that Super Bowl. Let's see what they talking about in these reports. So, like I said, yeah, man. It's in Inglewood. Oh my God, it's in Inglewood somewhere. Oh shit, that's even worse. That's like suburbs. Like I said, it's a hood. Yeah, they done gentrified and well, actually assimilated the whole hood. It's like a suburb now. Do you hardly ever see crime? They said there's crime out there. That's not true. It's not true. They ain't on the top list. Outside of Inglewood, yeah, there's crime, but Inglewood, not so much. Nah. Whites took that over years ago. Them gangs ain't doing shit. Cause I forget what Pyru gang that said they got in trouble. One of them went to prison outside of the area of Inglewood. That shows you right there they lost power. So I'm saying it's quiet, but they do crimes in other hoods. That's how you go to jail. And that's the whole point. It is what it is. SB Nation. Who day? Already started. Uh-oh. They already started. You got a fan in Twitter say, who day? They already started, man. Goddamn. People are just petty. He's a who day. It's weird since Cincinnati going to the Super Bowl. I'm so used to them growing up when they were losing, but they have a history in the playoffs. I remember them in the playoffs, but in the Super Bowl, that was like in the 80s. Oh my God, that's a long time. Whew. Never won one. Too much competition in the 90s. I told you. 90s football was fierce. And Michael Jordan era ruined a lot of lives. People were so distracted. They wasn't worried about no damn Super Bowls in the 90s. If you did, it wasn't even talked about. But that's the NFL. You know, NFL does shit on purpose to get attention. We're gonna get that attention. We're gonna get that attention. Super Bowl live streams start time, TV schedule, how to watch the rest online, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna watch it on the Yahoo shit. Don't y'all fucking worry. Don't y'all worry. Don't y'all worry. Cause we know what time it is. We know what time it is. Because we know what time it is. But like I said, because I know people are not coming through right away. Oh, since it's been 2 hours, okay, let me drop this shit. I ain't got that much time. If y'all want to come up, because it's usually open discussion. So let me see. Because I normally don't do these a lot. I do them on these like Sundays and Thursdays. Wednesdays I don't do it anymore. Man, I'm just trying to hang on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, the Super Bowl is going to be awesome, man. But I know people are going to be busy and things like that. But the next hour I may end it because I know if people ain't going to come up, that's cool. I'm just going to pin it. Hold on a minute. God damn. Somebody on Instagram. Oh, God. Look at her. Shit. She got a zip on. Oh, God. She got that face. Her feet. Yeah. She from Ohio, though. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness. Yeah. We'll deal with that later. Ooh-wee. If it gets to the 3 hour mark, I'm gonna shut that shit down because I'll talk to y'all later. Because I don't know if I'm gonna come back on the stream. Do I have to pill stream? I may do that. Talk to y'all, but this is my Sunday microphone, so you already know what time it is with this mic. I'm just testing it out and see because this is gonna be my normity. So you know how it's gonna be. Yep. But that's how it's gonna be, y'all. Once I get a hang of it, it's just one of the things that you got to get used to. And that's just what it is. And most people can't stand it, man. they're just getting ready for the game. So, but you had a fan in Twitter trying to say, "Who they?" Already started. Talking they shit. All right. A Cincy fan, right? From Cincinnati. You know how it is. Oh, it's crazy. It's refreshing. Have a mashed potatoes and chicken, green peas or some green beans. Man, it's good. Nice Sunday refreshment meal. All hail, Grace Gull in the building. It is what it is, man. These dudes talking about hoes over there. Crazy shit. See? It's hilarious, man. I can't wait for the fuckery, man. 20-minute segment airing these dudes out with those little pics, those screenshots. Let's look at Aboriginal power. They think they naked Americans. Oh, what's her name? Lady Love said with the $50 cash app. Stack up and match up. She coming with it. With the stack up and match up time. $50 cash app. They can hate on me. I think I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all the hate. It's all good. I think I give a shit about that person. But don't come back. That's why you got a lot of fuck niggas try to unsubscribe and subscribe to me. I get tired of that bullshit. But yeah. What's going on, DS1? Salute. But yeah, man, like I said, man, the Super Bowl is one of those things that people gonna talk about in a long, long time. And I think well, I just read earlier in the links, I said they had some key differences. They had what's his name? They was talking about Joe Burrow. They talk about a lot of guys, and then they talk about Sony Michelle on their side. A lot of differences. It's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a fun Super Bowl that you're gonna see in a long time. It reminds me of something in the '90s. I forget what teams that never fought each other in the regular season. There's so many comparisons. But most people are going to push the Rams because it's home. Most people will say, yeah, expect them to win. Well, the advantage they have is 2 Super Bowl champions on their team. They got Von Miller and Sony Michelle, and it's a couple other guys probably won some Super Bowls. Ain't no telling. The only 2 I know is one used to play for the Patriots, one used to play for the Broncos in the AFC. But Joe Burrow is no joke. If you don't finish him off early, this game could be over in seconds. It could be upset. But that's the whole point of having these conversations like that. But yeah, the Super Bowl is it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun time. People are going to enjoy it, happy and things like that. They expect people to win and all this other stuff. So yeah, I expect everybody's going to have a good time. Everybody's going to have a good time. So when you have days like these, the Super Bowl is going to come right through. So I'm not surprised what's going on and things like that. So we're going to be here. We're going to be here. Okay, let's see who's here. What's going on? What's going on, Matt? What's going on, man? Yeah, man, the Super Bowl is on fire right now. So once you have these teams coming for the first time, and that's just the buildup of those teams, you're just coming through. But I say the Bengals is like, I ain't seen them in the playoff picture in a minute, even though this is my first time ever seeing them win the Super Bowl. I've seen highlights of them. They've been in the Super Bowl with the 49ers in the 80s and 81. That's it. But I'm saying actually live television. I would say it like that. I've seen them live years ago when I went to the Titans games and things like that. They was a decent team. We always beat Cincy, but Cincy always had the upper hand on us on every angle of the plays, offense and defense and things like that nature. So what you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? But it's so many, you see this all the time. But that's the thing with Cincy. Cincy's one of those teams that you got to keep an eye on. And they always try to exceed expectations, but that's the thing. Dang, this thing get dusty real quick. Oh shit. This thing will catch a lot of dust. Need a case for this motherfucker. Yeah, that's the drawback with these microphones. There's metal grills and shit. They get dusty. So I'm glad it gave a pouch for my other one, but this one right here needs a case. Yeah, that's the only drawback with this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. I need a brush or some shit. Need a brush or some shit. It's a lot of dust. It's a dusty ass house. We're gonna get that out of the way. Yeah, it's a metal grill. Yeah, I gotta get used to it. They say no Nas. Well, it's the yoke mount. That's what it comes with. So no way you can take it off. I see. And that's the only drawback. So, but to me, you know what? The mic's not bad, It's not bad. It comes with a windscreen. It's a good thing. I tried to hook it on my stand. I said, but that shit got tight. I was thinking about that too, and I said, nah, this is a bad idea. Shit was stuck. I had a hassle with that motherfucker. I said, you know what? The ones I can fit on that stand is my other ones, my condenser, my trusty one I had since August 3rd, and the other mics. Yeah. It's certain stands that work for certain ones. But this one, nah, it's got a swivel. You can't do that. I mean, you can, but the trick is you got to unscrew that shit. I ain't got no wrench. So this one right here, you got to look at it clearly different. And that's the whole point with that. So, you know what I'm saying? But that's what you get with so many words. But, you know, yeah, it's got a mute function and everything. But damn, I want to try the XLR on this shit. That's the thing I want to try. The XLR function is probably good because I know USB is just backup. But you know what I can do? It'd be good for XLR, but we'll talk to you like this, man, because it's almost two. Because you know what I'm saying? Because I decided to do it at two because I feel like doing it three because I know this ain't gonna be a long stream. I said it wasn't because I started around 11, so I'm get my 3 hours in and say, hey, I'm just gonna call it a day and come back and talk to y'all. But you know what I'm saying? What's going on, information, man? Salute, salute. And like I said, this is one to show y'all. I put some links in the chat so y'all can see that Super Bowl Sunday's here because everybody's in tune with the Super Bowl. I know a lot of things going on. And I saw Queen Storm. She did a stream about that boy getting killed like that. That's awful. I mean, rest in peace to the kid, man. He was tortured like that. I say it was his birthday. Wow, that's awful. Yeah, some awful shit going on. But but that's America. That's the real side of it. Even though we talk about other things too, the advisor, I mean, we talk about the other fuckery too. But black people, yeah, we try to compete with who has the most fuckery in the world. I might have to do a stream on that and just talk about it. Who's competing who? You know what I mean? I'm just gonna be petty one day. The struggle Olympics. Yeah, I don't know. I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on that topic. I don't know. It's sad, but it's true. But can you have that conversation? I think Art had a stream. I think he hit it. It triggered some people, but it didn't trigger me. I think he did something that was need to be said, and I felt like Art is coming to a place that he sees people. He's fair. A little balanced. But I get what he's talking about. But he has to understand everybody's splitting up. You notice things is changing. You can't talk the way you want to talk no more. You just got to do real content, which I tried to do my best. Because by March, I'm going to think about different things. So, yeah, basketball tourneys here. Basketball tourneys here. And it's just what it is, man. Like, March Madness is right around the corner, but this is Super Bowl season. This is Super Bowl day. A lot of expensive tickets already been shipped out. And LA, they have to win this. If they want to win this, they can do something good for the city that will changes things. I was thinking about that. I think the advisor said if they win this, are they gonna help the city? They might. I don't know. We may never know. That's probably what they're playing for. Quiet as kept. It's a lot of donations. But Cincinnati's playing more than just a city of LA. They don't even care. They trying to beat them. They looking at the game. But the Rams is looking at the city. Too much pride on the line. Both sides got pride. And we're going to see that tonight. Tonight's game. And that's just what it is, and that's what you see in so many words. Tonight's game is official like that. So that's the whole point. People gonna come through and do their thing. So yeah, I know people's gonna come through and just start looking at things. Gotta say, Aboriginal powers is shit. Even though he don't believe in that stuff, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And it's what it is. So, like I said, and I said it before, I said it again. This is one of those things that I look at, and you just got to look at it from a different angle. So, like I said, one thing I could say about this stream, it just telling when I had the information out what the differences was. This game is about who's the better coach, and you got inexperienced quarterbacks and things like that. And I felt like, you know what? Let me talk about this. This one is going to be exciting. I know people are going to pick the Rams. It's obvious, city and things like that. Oh, they homeless. They need to win and all that. You know what would be fucked up if Cincinnati win? That'd be super fucked up if they win. If they win, I'm gonna be laughing at dudes to pick the Rams. I'm seriously. I don't even like the Rams. I don't even like the Bengals. It's a fun Super Bowl. I don't care who wins, but I really want Cincy to beat their ass though and just upset them, just start dying. That would be some funny ass shit. And people better shut the fuck up when that shit happens. Because it's a possibility. Because it's one of those games that Cincy might have a shot. See, if they play the 49ers, I would have picked the 49ers against them. Think about it. But Joe Burrow will do the unthinkable. No, it's got much easier. It got less challenging. It just made it easier for the Bengals. A lot of people say it's easier for the Rams. No. It's hard for the Rams. If Joe Burrow gets going and you don't destroy him, he gonna find a way to beat you. See, it's a championship. Think about it. It's about a championship. Championship matters. When the pressure's on, who's going to exceed pressure? That's what the quarterbacking is about. Matthew Stafford had chances in Detroit. That's going to come back to haunt him. They don't be successful. That's why I don't take these guys seriously when they get in Super Bowls and shit. You got to see them how they deal under pressure with the big lights. You'll never see their ass again on those teams again. People get what they get. It's called to get the gaff. You know what I mean? And that's just how people get down. So, yeah. So we understand what's going on. So, and that's why I'm not even worried about what's going on in so many words. So, like I said, this Super Bowl is very telling. Very, very telling. And just expect some differences and people just going crazy over these tickets and things like that. You're going to see a lot. You're going to see a lot that people is going to be sounding and they think they got all the answers. So what you're saying in so many words, we know what time it is. So, yeah, I wish both teams luck to their journey. It's going to be an exciting game. And people will come through. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people are not going to just keep this lying down and things and much longer. So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, it is what it is. So in so many words, I just felt like, man, this is going to be wild. You know what I mean? The interface, man. I'll work on this bad boy and process this. But you know, it's been good. It's been real. And I'm just like, you know, you got to look at it from that angle and see what's going on. So when you talk about the Super Bowl, you talk about it profusely and things like that. But I know people are going to come through and try to say hey, hello, and things like that. So you know what I'm saying, because I know 2:30 is around the corner. Oh damn, yeah, it's 2:01. I'm wait till it gets 2:15. I'm gonna snatch it. Yeah, because it looks like nobody, you know, the Super Bowl's on their minds. Everybody's on getting into snacks and things like that. Because I'm glad I did it early. I'm glad I did this early to get it out of the way. Because I know it's a Super Bowl weekend. I could have said I've been off this Sunday, but no, I had to get some content out of the way because I would look like a fool if I wouldn't give y'all some content. Because I may come back and do another stream. You may never know. Because it's Sunday Madness. Yes, I did one. But next Sunday, it ain't gonna be like this again because it's gonna be my normal time, 2:30, and you're gonna see me in rare form. And that's just what it is. But I think that's the most important part. And when you're dealing with that, yeah. So got a little handling, but I have to work on that. So yeah, I need a box or something. I'm gonna get a stand for it. Got the stand, but I'm just saying, you know, I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna get it right. Oh, I don't have a desk to clamp it. It'd be nice when you set it and things like that. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. But you know, that's not my thing because I want it in a certain position. Yeah, because this is kind of like, you know, dealing with it. Oh man, I don't like using one of those boxes down here. Ugh. And that's just what it is. But you know, like, you know, damn, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work for me. Ugh. Stomach is reeling. It's reeling like crazy right now. Mm. Mm. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have ate those green beans. That's what tore my stomach up right there. Damn. Yeah, that's that fiber. Ooh-wee. I don't need that much. That's why I eat less. I don't eat that much. Tear my body up. Shit, if I was overweight beast, shit, you need that green shit. That's how that get you. That get you going. Some a lot of sick people in that stadium, man. They probably ain't gonna wear masks. They said they wear a mask in LA. Bullshit. They don't wear masks. You got some that do, some that don't, and didn't even take the C virus shot. Gotta watch these damn fools. It's a lot of fucked up people out here. That's just the nature of the beast. But you know what I'm saying? But we all here. We all human. You know, most people don't want to be seen and things like that. But that's the whole purpose of being on the sports scene, you know, and you get to know that the Super Bowl's right in your hometown. You got crazy people like, yeah, go Rams, go Rams, go Rams. And then you got the Cincinnati crowd trying to say, who they? Who they? Who they? I was like, oh God, here we go with that bullshit. Who they? You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, man. They be like, say, who they? Who they? Oh man, but you know, it is what it is. Because most people, they're gonna be who they are. That's just how, you know, people get down and things like that. But I'm not gonna stay on too long. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people getting their feelings and their marks and things like that. Because, you know, I'm just gonna I may come back later. I don't know what time. I don't know what stream and things like that. Because I'm still probably gonna watch the Super Bowl, and I may talk about it and just do a stream and things like that. Because I don't know if the virus is gonna go on that night. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I can't promise y'all anything. I can't promise y'all anything because it's gonna start at what 6:30, 7. Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. We're like da 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 doom dun 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 dun. Yeah, he had the Utah song. Utah. Let me stop. Somebody gonna get mad at me trying to say, "Hey, what's sir talking about Utah for, man? You offend us." He was teasing me. He was teasing me. But you know how it is. But that's just basically what it is. Some people look at it differently. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's not gonna look at things from that perspective. But you know, but yeah, the game is gonna be exciting. I can't wait. And that's why I'm not gonna stay on here that longer because I did it around 11 something and it's 2 something. I can get this post, get this in, and people are gonna say what they're gonna say. So yeah, you know, Sunday Madness is gonna be what it is. Next Sunday is not gonna be like this again. I'll go back to my original time and just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And have the decent content in the convo. Yeah, it's gonna be in the Sunday night and things like that. Cause I could have started in Sunday morning. You know, I would love to, but most people in the morning, they're just not gonna speak on everything. They were just like, all right, you can't, you know, people are tired and sleep. That's a hard feat. And it's just like, you know, people don't know what to do. Yeah, if you do marathon streams, ain't nobody gonna listen to you. Nobody's not gonna listen to you. That shit's dead, bro. I did that shit last year. It was cool. We was on that turn, the fuckery and things like that. Nah, I had to cut niggas off. Once Dre gave me that information, man, I've been on cloud nine, man. I know I'm not getting no views because there's a lot of backlash and the purge and all that retarded shit. You got a lot of fuck niggas was involved in that, but that's okay. But we're not gonna worry about that. I'll deal with their ass next Sunday. What I think about that shit. That shit's dead. Okay. Villains don't do shit like that. We're diabolical. We plot and do shit like that. Because you motherfuckers don't know how to be a villain. Y'all gotta hold your own nuts. You gotta hold your own. It's things that you gotta go through. Trials and tribulation and errors. Trial and error. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about that. That's why I can't take none of y'all seriously on this shit. Especially in these red pill, so-called red pill spaces. I just don't take y'all dudes seriously. Y'all on the bullshit. We get it. We get it. And that's why I have to look at y'all side-eyed many times. But yeah, man, y'all doing the same shit. And I'm focused on the Super Bowl. I ain't even worried about y'all. That's what I'm saying. But you niggas be on that bullshit. I got screenshots what y'all be doing. The fuck shit y'all be doing. So don't think I ain't watching. Y'all gonna get aired out over at the Advisors Palace of Petty. Just be warned and be ready. It's only the beginning. The only beginning. Da 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 don don da 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 don don da 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 da. And that's what it is. So, like I said, people, it's been real. Appreciate everybody that came through. Information Man, Matt McKee, Chief State Sleep TV, known as DS1 Ross. Appreciate you coming through. Kylie Jane. Who else came through? Sock Passe, and T himself. Toya, the ultimate tutorer herself. Anti-socialite podcast. Y'all subscribe to her, please. It's got a good channel. Shouts out to her. Lady A, Mace Taggart. Shout out to him. Appreciate him. Go subscribe to him, y'all. Char Willie, appreciate you for coming through. Sexy Red TV2, right? Appreciate you coming through. And of course, James. All right. That's it for everybody. Appreciate it coming through. So yeah, man. It's about to be real. It is what it is. Like I said, the Super Bowl is gonna be all right. And yeah, I'm just eating the clock right now. So I know what time it is. And the things that's gonna come through down the pipe. But y'all be on the lookout for Fascism 2. It's gonna be a part 2. I'm gonna talk about what I said in Fascism 1 and break down and then, get some of the listings and things like that. I'm gonna talk about it. We gotta go back to it. The authoritarian way. We had a discussion and things like that. I think I had it with Snake Man and Wolf, believe. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah. That shit. But I might not play the video. I might not play part 1. No. Because they barely showed up. Because there's a lot of shit going on in that stream. I'm not gonna participate in those streams. I'm not. Because if I got to stream Wednesday, no. Let y'all stream. Take the hours. I ain't got time for that. There's gonna be days I need to do content because I don't like doing that and stopping streams and like that. I don't like doing that because I'm not doing that. They want control and all that. No, that's not how I roll. I'm not one of them niggas like that. Y'all gotta know me long enough. I'm not one of them niggas like that. I'm not one of them dudes. Y'all know me better than that shit. All right, signing off. Peace and shalom. Oh hell, Great Skull, and I'm out.